What's up, everybody? We are back with another video, and today I want to give y'all a heart to heart because I was on a walk today and I was really just like, wow, if you want to be successful in whatever you want to do, you have to sacrifice and you need to literally tailor your life. Like, tailor it crazy to your so you can actually do what you want to do, right? And we're all not in a fortunate enough situation to do these type of things, but do everything in your power to do that, right? So for me, I'm in a great situation. Thank God. I am, very young, just graduated college. I now have the freedom to do whatever I want. I don't have any assignments. I don't have any classes to catch up on. I don't have finals, none of that. I have a job, right? I have a job, but I aspire to become a full time day trader. So, how am I going to make sure that I can work and trade, right? Without them interfering with each other. I'm going to have to get a fully remote job. And that's exactly what I did. This is literally part of the process. A lot of people didn't believe that I could even get a fully remote job. And even in this economy, like it's so tough to get a job in general. So I was so grateful. It took over a year. I was looking since my senior year of college, but it all ended up working out. And now I'm working a job. Thank God. Just going to work very hard in this job. I'm going to do my best because this is what's going to drive an income. This is what's going to allow me to bring in money for trading. And I want to bring my best foot forward every day, no matter what I do. Right. So that's that. I have the job. Now, this is only part of it, right? Because it's also honestly a very huge thing because, like, I don't have to commute, but there's sacrifices that are being made with that too, y'all. I am trying to be successful. Well, I am going to be successful with day trading. And to do that, I have to sacrifice a social life. I have to sacrifice it because a lot of people post graduation, their social life kind of dwindles a bit unless you're working a full time job in an office 5 days a week, right? But for me, I'm like, man, I love people. I love talking to people. I love hanging out with people, which I still do. But right now, I'm in a situation where I don't really know a lot of people. I'm in a whole new state, and I have family, right? I have family, but I don't really have all the friends that I grew up with. I don't have them. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm really just focusing on me, and it's a blessing in my opinion. It's definitely tough. Like I miss my friends, but now I'm in this situation where it's like I have no choice but to go crazy, but to be the best version of myself because what else am I going to do? I'm in an area, a whole new state where it's only me. I'm working remote and I'm trying to become a full-time day trader, right? So these are the sacrifices I'm making. If I wanted this and I wasn't really acting like it, I would have been looking for all types of jobs in person, blah, blah, blah. Because, bro, knowing me and how bad I want this, I would have been doing Uber Eats. I was actually doing Uber Eats for a while before I got this job, right? Because I'm like, man, I don't care how bad I don't want to work. I'm going to have to work. I just graduated. I'm going to have to work. So I made sure I did that. I did my Uber Eats. It was humbling because I just went to college for 4 years. Now I'm doing Uber Eats, making 300-400 a week. Man, that kind of sucked. But it really just showed me like no matter what situation you're in, you have to work hard. No matter what situation you're in, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice to get to where you want to get. And Uber Eats allowed me to trade in the morning and then I could just do Uber the rest of the day. Get a workout in and then do that, right? Come home feeling good because it's like I just worked, man. I'm working towards my goal. It may not be the amount of money I want to make, but I'm working towards my goal. Now, a tough thing is like so many people literally told me that I couldn't do this. So many people told me that getting a remote job is not like a good idea. You're not gonna meet people, blah blah blah. But man, I understand, man. I really do understand where they're coming from. But it's like for me, I know what I want. I know I can always put myself out there and meet people. I don't trade on the weekends, right? So if I got all my stuff done, I'm gonna make sure I put myself out there and go meet some people because you never know who you're gonna run into. But my version of a social life isn't really going out there and just like having some coworkers that I talk to every day and see every day. I can talk to them over Zoom now. I can talk to them over Zoom and I can still trade in the morning before I work. So that's literally what it is, y'all. That's literally what it is. I can do that and then I just go on with my day. Um, but yeah, this video was truly just about tailoring your life for success. And no matter what situation you're in, there's going to be some sacrifices that you have to make. And I'm learning that right now. And I knew that and I accepted that. And it's like, you're going to see during this time, like, is it worth it or is it not? For me, I'm in like this middle area right now where it's like, okay, I'm consistent. I'm really been consistent. Sorry about my fault about that. I've been consistent. I've been consistent with everything all around for a few weeks now. You know, obviously on and off throughout the year, but I've been journaling all year, everything like that, right? And now I'm realizing that if I want to be at the point that I want to be at, I have to just keep on doing this for a long time. For a long time, y'all. So I was just walking and thinking about that, and I was like, is it truly worth it? Sometimes you don't even got to ask yourself that question. Sometimes you just got to think about your old self. Think about why you even started. Think about what if you just stayed the same? What if you were just running in place your whole life? Because that's how I've been feeling for like the past couple years. Only because it's like I want to get more gains in the gym. I wanted to get better at trading. Trading, I grew. My gains, I grew. But it wasn't in the way that I wanted to because I wasn't consistent enough and I wasn't disciplined enough. And now, since I've been disciplined for these couple weeks and I'm starting to feel a real change and a real difference, now it's like, oh man, is this worth it? That's your old self talking. That's your old subconscious talking because it's like you're so used to being who you are that you want to kind of stay there, right? It's uncomfortable. It's a bit uncomfortable. But this, once you get past this point, there's just walls you have to break, y'all. There's just walls that you have to run through. Like, don't even listen to that, man. Like, acknowledge that it's there, but it's like, all right, don't matter. Let's just keep on going. You know what I mean? Because at least you can say that you tried your best. At least you can say that you went hard. And then you're at this position in life and you're like, dang, it was all worth it. Or you're like, it all wasn't worth it. But at least you're not the same exact person. At least you were trying something and you went all in and you got to see if it was worth it or not. Sometimes it may not be worth it for everybody, but in my case, I know my why. I know I want to help my family. I know I want to help myself. I know I want to help others. I want to help my friends. I want to make sure that my future kids are in a great situation. So for me to say like, is this worth it or not? Is it worth it to help my family? Is it worth it to help my friends? Yes. Now, will it be exactly that? I don't know. Will it be exactly that? We'll see. I'm really hoping. That's why I'm doing it. But at the end of the day, everybody will have like, haters or people who are just like, oh, you don't deserve this or something like that. But in my case, I'm just going to keep going all in and just see what happens. I just want to see what happens because I don't know what I'm capable of. A lot of us don't know what we're capable of because we are so fixated on these screens and we just want to keep on scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Bro, I haven't been on Instagram in over a month. I think that's why I've been making this real change because I just been off Instagram, I've been off TikTok, and now I'm like, bro, let's go hard, man. I just graduated, like I just moved back in with my mom's. Like, let's go. Let's go hard, bro. So I want y'all to understand that you need to tailor your life towards success no matter where you are. Tailor it as much as you can. Now, when it comes to trading, if I was working a full time commute job, bro, I would be trading maybe before work. I might be trading another session. I might be trading London session. I might trade after work. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Um, but I would just have to tailor my life towards that because that's what I really want. You know. Um, so yeah, y'all. At the end of the day, you are gonna have to run through a whole lot of walls when you are changing your life. You're gonna run. You might hit your head on some, but then after that, you just try again. Just go, just go crazy, man. And at some point, you're gonna end up seeing the light. I see the light, y'all. I see it, and I just want to keep on going. No matter how many times I blow an account, y'all. I blew I think I blew like 4 or 5 funded, not funded, but 4 or 5 accounts this year. Maybe more than that. I don't know, but probably yeah, definitely more than that. Maybe like 8. But at the end of the day, I've learned so many lessons. I've gotten the payout. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning to be more disciplined. It's a win in my eyes, and I'm young. It's not like I got child support or something. Hopefully never. Hopefully I never have child support. But it's not like I got kids. It's not like I got big old bills to pay. Like I'm living with my mother. So I'm literally able to make these mistakes. I'm able to make them. And I'm going to keep on making mistakes because I'm not afraid to make a mistake. And I'm going to try my best no matter what because what is life without trying?